The match everyone wanted to see tonight, Roxanne Perez versus Jordynne Grace, was a reality. Now, during this match, which was a really good match, we'd see blood on Jordynne Grace. Later on, it became quite clear why. The earring of Jordynne Grace actually ripped out of her ear and was lodged in the attire of Roxanne. Do you know what? How tough, though, is Jordynne Grace? She not once touched her ear to even check on it. How insane is that? She even sold her shoulder throughout the match, yet she had her freaking earring ripped out. Tatum Paxley would come out, though, eyeing up the TNA Knockouts Championship. Look at the face of that dude. He's so nervous. Why did you put it on your lap, my friend? While it looked like Tatum was about to leave with a Knockouts title, it would be former Dana Brooke, Ash by Elegance, getting involved and laid out by Jordynne Grace, allowing Roxanne Perez to take advantage. Roxanne Perez wins the cross-branded match tonight, retaining the NXT Championship. This might not be over, though, because Jordynne Grace, this Friday, at Against All Odds, has a Knockouts World title match open challenge. We don't know who's going to accept the open challenge. It could be Roxanne Perez, now she has the momentum from beating Jordynne tonight. Could be Tatum Paxley, obviously she got involved tonight. She wants that title belt. Or it could be Ash by Elegance, and WWE just promoted the Knockouts Championship match for Against All Odds. Legendary Gail Kim was photographed in the audience tonight. Former WWE star, former multiple-time TNA Knockouts champion. Obviously, there for the TNA side of it, Sean Rossap reporting TNA president and executives were all there tonight. I've got to make the point, because I've seen a lot of people upset that Roxanne Perez no-sold Jordynne Grace's finishing move. That didn't happen. Roxanne Perez countered it into a cutter and then hit Pop Rocks. She didn't no-sell anything. This is things you might have missed from NXT Battleground. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Tonight was the first match in WWE for Ethan Page. New theme song, still the all-ego gimmick that you know of Ethan Page. And while the match itself was okay, it was relatively short, and I don't know if it should have been the main event, I'll be honest. I think Trick Williams, perfect, needs the win. It made sense for him to retain tonight. Ethan Page is new, he'll recover from this, no problem. But you just did Roxanne and Jordynne Grace. They should have main evented tonight, just my opinion. Kelani Jordan has done it. Kelani is the very first North American women's champion. I love the shot at the end of the match where they showed the participants who didn't win on the outside of the ring, and you just see Mishin sitting there, massive smile on her face for the very deserving North American women's champion, Kelani Jordan. I think going into this match, Sol Ruca was the favourite. Obviously, I think a lot of people, though, wanted to see Kelani Jordan win this. She did. I've seen a fair amount of criticism about how this match was structured because it was relatively short with all the entrances and stuff like that. But I think what they did in this match was insane. From the very start of the match, this thing ramped to 100 very quickly. So much so, you even had Booker T on the outside taking bumps. I love, by the way, how Vic Joseph was just so annoyed with Booker T. Worth mentioning tonight as well about Sol Ruca and her finishing move, the Soul Snatcher. Every time she hit it twice, out of nowhere, and the crowd went crazy. It got pops, man. That move is going to transition so well onto the main roster. But the story from this match is, of course, the result. Kelani Jordan, the first ever NXT Women's North American Champion. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you happy with this decision? Was you hoping for someone else? Let me know down below. Nathan Frazier and Axiom were able to retain the NXT Tag Team Championships tonight. Nice combo at the end of the match. Spanish fly off of one corner to Carl Anderson, followed by a Phoenix Splash. Got to mention and shout out what led to this sequence. The dive from Nathan Frazier to Luke Gallows on the outside. Look at that. He ended up like a mile away from the ring. Absolutely insane momentum. The story now is that it for the Good Brothers. This was all about, can the Good Brothers add to their legacy? They've held tag belts all over the world. They haven't in NXT. Are they done in NXT now, perhaps? Are they going to go back solely to being main roster talent? And then who steps up next to the NXT Tag Team Champions? With NXT coming from the UFC Apex tonight, it made sense that we went to NXT Underground. Lola Vice, Shayna Baszler. And this has to be the best Underground match we've ever seen. Genuinely. By the end of the match, the crowd were going absolutely insane, and this just made a load of sense. The atmosphere that they created in the UFC Apex was perfect. Genuinely perfect. The referee would stop the match, determining that Shayna couldn't continue, and Lola was the victor. This match to Shayna Baszler was meant to reintroduce the Queen of Spades. Now, it definitely did that, but Shayna was not happy with the loss here at all. Lola Vice looked amazing. But this obviously worked because both women have experience with this. Lola Vice, a former Bellator fighter. Shayna Baszler used to fight for UFC, something they did point out before the start of this match. What that then creates is legitimacy. And I think that's why this, for me, was the best Underground match we've ever seen. Let me know your thoughts on that, though, in the comments down below. The date of the next NXT Premium Live event has been revealed. Heatwave will take place Sunday, July 7th in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The same weekend as Money in the Bank. NXT back on the road. You'll love to see it. The dominance of Oba Femi continues as he retained the North American Championship tonight. Gallus would try and get involved to help Joe Coffey in this match, but of course this shot of Oba Femi rising up behind them, grabbing them, and just absolutely obliterating them was amazing. When have you ever seen like a Meteora kind of move countered by the person just not moving and hitting a devastating like powerbomb move? Absolutely impressive by Oba Femi. Question is now, who is the person to beat Oba Femi? At this point, Oba Femi is running through people. Who's going to be the one to stop him? Just a reminder, if you're not a regular viewer of NXT, watch it this Tuesday, because coming up is the return of everyone's favourite Wendy Choo. Apart from now, she's evil. Oh my god, I love this so much. Honestly, Wendy Choo has played characters in NXT so well that I'm so excited to see what she can do with this. It's worth noting as well that later on in the show, Wesley was attacked by Gallus 3-on-1 backstage, something WWE made a point of, the numbers game. If Wesley's outnumbered and he needs a couple of friends, I know a few rascals that work in TNA wrestling that may be able to help him. Is that the next crossover potentially this Tuesday on NXT? Entertainment-wise, this NXT was spot on. Maybe storyline progression, not so much, but it was still a good show. For that reason, an 8 out of 10 is fair. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below if you are new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I'll catch you tomorrow for Raw. Peace!